What is going on, everyone out there on the internet? What's up, beautiful people? Welcome. My name is Brando Linick, and I want to talk about actually how much does it cost to start a cafe, and talk about really how much does it cost to start lucrative businesses and much more. So you're going to want to pay attention to this video. I love talking about this stuff, so I hope that you enjoy the informative information I'm going to be sharing with you here, because having actually having really close friends of mine who have started their own cafes, their own coffee shops, having seen them spend anywhere from $15,000 up to and over $100,000 to actually start one. That's roughly your average when it comes to it, all right? Depending on if you're franchising one out, depending on if you're getting one passed down from a family member, all right? Depending on if you're starting from scratch, you're looking at anywhere from $10,000 all the way up to and over $100,000. And if you have any other insight into that, you can drop a comment down below. That's just my insight from it, having had about 3 or 4 really close friends of mine actually start their own cafe, all right? And that's really the cost that's going to cost you, because you're looking at supplies, equipment, employees, you're looking at all that overhead. And I'd advise you, I know a lot of you, probably 2 or 3 of you at least, are like, okay, well, I can just go get a loan, I can finance. I may not have the money for that, but I can go finance, I can get a loan from the bank. I wouldn't advise you to strap that ball and change your leg. There's a million reasons why, but to sum it down to just a few, there's a lot of people out there, I'm sure you know just as well as I, who have done this to start a business, and it's taken them 10, sometimes people take as long as 20 years to pay off their debts from starting a business, getting a loan, and financing. So I'd advise you, if you don't have the money set aside, if you don't have the budget set aside to start your own cafe, I'd advise you, if you're looking at it just to be your own boss, to get in business for yourself, to take another approach, all right? And not to take that road and take 30 years or 10 years to even pay off that debt. It's just not a pretty sight. And I've got a lead I can throw your way here if you do fall in that category, if you don't have that budget, because the tip I'm going to throw, the lead I'm going to throw your way here, is actually to look towards starting an online business. And if you hear me out here for a minute, all right, I won't tell you that the internet's the only way to go when it comes to building a business, but if you don't have that budget, all right, if you want to create a highly profitable, lucrative business without having the resources to take on that overhead, the internet is the best model you could tap into. And a year ago, I came across a person who was doing just that, building a high, multiple six-figure income business on the internet, traveling around the world, and I reached out to them. Luckily, they reached back to me, all right? I reached out to them for help because it was so attractive what they were doing, and they're operating just out of their computer whenever there's internet access. So anywhere in the world, they're pretty much able to run and operate their business. And luckily, with their help and guidance, they showed me the ropes, and in a period of a couple weeks, working very strategically, all right, I did have to put in work, I had to learn things, but I was able to create a full-time income business working part-time from that. Haven't looked back since, and it's the best tip and advice I would give you if you don't have the resources to start your own cafe and you want to create a very lucrative, profitable, truly leveraged business model where you can do what you want, when you want, wherever you want, all right? The internet's the best model you could tap into to do that with the right guidance and help, and I want to emphasize that, because if you don't know what you're doing, you could spend a lot of energy and wasted time and money on things that are just not going to help you get the results that you want. But connecting with someone who's willing to connect with you, who's building a business online, best thing that you could do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this upbeat conversation here as much as I did putting together for you. I look forward to seeing you on the next one, and my friend, I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world and helping you prosper in your business, whatever road you decide to take. And also make sure, if you want to learn the ropes to building a business online, doing so in a way where you can have a life at the same time without doing anything technical, all right, if you want to learn exactly step by step what my good friend and now mentor showed me, who's making a high multiple six-figure income business on the internet, all right, make sure to check out my site, connect with me. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll put a link in the description below, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care.